उतापट्टिको मान्छे पो अब त्यो भूकम्प भयो भनेर बसिरहेको होला कस्तो भयो
Welcome back, everybody. It's Matthew. It's now 6:14 on the 27th of the 2nd, 2017. And I just want to check the earthquake charts this evening on this video. And also that footage that you saw then was basically footage from a couple of years ago, basically, we mustn't forget the past of what's happened in the past of researching earthquakes and what damage they can do. And we've had a fair few strong earthquakes through the past couple of years. Hundreds of sinkholes, earthquakes, and also very bad abrupt weather. And again, looking at those images from the NASA news stream, I mean, those clouds and those chems are so obvious now, aren't they? Anyway, I'm going to go to some charts now for earthquake charts and see what we can find. Here is a live earthquake chart as well. We've got a few earthquakes that have happened through the region today. Down here you will see, on this one here, 6 hours ago, a magnitude 4.6. That's 63 kilometers deep, and that's in Chile. That happened 6 hours ago. Also here, on the 27th of the 2nd, 2017, another one in the Virgin Islands 6 hours ago. That was a 3, and that was basically 87 kilometers down. And basically, these are all very, very powerful when you can feel them, you know, than people over there. So I respect everybody down there, and I hope they're safe. There's a 2.8, and that's 12 kilometers down, and that's in Harper, Canasas, and that's basically 9 hours ago that happened. There's others here as well, in big cities and areas. 6 hours ago, magnitude 1.23, and that was 15 kilometers down. I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, they're all here, aren't they? There's another one here as well. New Hampshire, 13 hours ago. That was 5 kilometers down. That was a magnitude 2. The thing is, though, even a magnitude 2, you can feel that. I'm going to go to some other charts in a second, but you can see here as well. This is another one. 2 hours ago, magnitude 4.4. That's 126 kilometers down. And that's in Alaska. Here's another one that was 85 minutes ago. That was a magnitude 3.3, 51 kilometers down. And that was in Alaska as well. Here as well, there's another one. That was 15 hours ago. That was a 2.3. That was 7 kilometers down, southwest of Hawaii. Here's another one as well. And that was in Alaska. That was 2.5. Just at the top here as well, there's another one here. 7 hours ago, that's a magnitude 2.2, 88 kilometers down, and that was also in Alaska. Many others as well, 5 hours ago, and that was 3.2 in Canada. Showing up, aren't they? A lot more earthquakes. The USA are getting a lot of earthquakes now as well, aren't they? So I'm going to go to another chart now, see what we can find. Here's other ones as well, other earthquakes that happened today as well. You've got just about an hour ago, 3.3 magnitude. That was 32 kilometers depth, and that was in Fox Islands. Another one as well, about 2 hours ago, 4.9 magnitude at 45 kilometers depth, and that also was in Japan. Another one here as well, 2 hours ago, 4.4 magnitude. This was down in Alaska. Here we have again the Virgin Island one, 3.0 magnitude. Also, there's another one here in Indonesia, 4.5. Another one, Virgin Islands, at 3.1. 7 hours ago, a 4.6 magnitude. This is in Chile. 7 hours ago, a 4.6 magnitude in Papua New Guinea. 7 hours ago, a 4.8 magnitude, and this was in Indonesia again. 9 hours ago, here's another one, 4.6 magnitude, and this is in Guam. They are popping up everywhere, all these earthquakes now, aren't they? And they're building up, and they do build up through the summer as well. It's all down to the sun. It's burning twice as hot because we've got Nemesis, the binary twin, that's agitating our sun, causing our Earth's core to overheat, causing all these volcano activity and all these earthquakes. There's far too many earthquakes now that happen every each day. I'm going to go to another chart now. Here's another mapping as well. You've got here as well in the United States. And this is in Kansas. This one here. This is a 2.8 magnitude. This is 5 kilometers in depth. This happened 10 hours ago. This one here as well There's a magnitude 2.8 magnitude, and this is 10 kilometers depth. This is in Punta, Dominican Republic, and basically that was 10 kilometers deep. Here again, this one here, this is in the United States in California, 1.7 magnitude, 3 kilometers down. Last week there was a more heavier one. Here as well on this one here, this is basically another 4.9, 52 kilometers depth. There's many others as well. There's this one here as well. This is a 2.3 magnitude, 8 kilometers down deep, and that's in the Fox Islands again. Here as well. This is over in Japan. And this was a 4.9 magnitude, 52 kilometers deep, and basically, I mean, they're all over the place, aren't they? This one here as well is 4.6 magnitude. This is also in Maurizio in Gorum. So I'm going to go to another chart now as well. I mean, just basically recorded everything that's listed down of all the earthquakes that happened today. This is a bigger one as well, 6.9 earthquake, 441 kilometers, and this is in Tonga. This happened on the 24th of February at 5:28. I just thought it was interesting to actually mark this one down as well, because it was a huge one. So it's very interesting to keep an eye on this area as well to see if there's going to be any events, because they're getting bigger as well, aren't they, these earthquakes? And I'm going to go to another chart for you now. This is another earthquake in the Dominican Republic. Happened at 1:04 p.m. and you can see that it's a magnitude 4.5 earthquake, 6 kilometers. Huge. See, a 4.5 is still a big earthquake, very big. I'm going to go to another earthquake now. Here's another one, a 3.6. It's also in the USA. Happened yesterday at 2:58. Now the thing is, okay, the government have got to announce this now, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, we all know why these earthquakes are happening now. They're so frequent now. It's because we've got the binary twin nemesis that's out there in the inner solar system. We've really now got to prepare for this, because there's more and more earthquakes that have been recorded every day. It wasn't as bad as this about 5 years ago. So we've really got to prepare for this, because our core, our Earth's core, is basically burning now. It's burning down there, and it's causing these huge effects on the Earth's surface, and we live on the surface. So I'm going to go to another image now. Here's another earthquake in Tanna Venuta, and it's a 5.5 earthquake magnitude. This happened yesterday at 6:44. And over there in them small islands, the power's down, no electric, no phone line. I mean, everything cut out. I mean, just think what sort of life they have over there at the moment after these huge earthquakes that basically destroy the land. It must be nerve-wracking, very frustrating, not to be able to make a call or warn families of what's happened. Because people do live on them islands, and respect to them as well, you know. We've got to really send our respect out to them, and hopefully that they're okay, because it's just a feeling of tense for them people, you know, because they must see what's going on with those chemtrails, and the skies are changing. They must see this. It's very important that we respect each other, isn't it? I'm going to go to another image now. There's also a 5.5, and also here on this screen is a 5.3 in Argentina. 2 days ago it was a 5.5, so they've been getting huge earthquakes. This again was on the 25th of February, 2 p.m. But I'm just showing you basically these past few days that they've been getting huge earthquakes. There's been huge earthquakes all over the world. And it's basically important to send these messages out to people so they can see what's going on. Because it really does affect people's lives. People's houses being destroyed. All their property and all their personal items have been destroyed. And it just makes me so... I just want to help them. And the only way I can do this is basically warn people and just let them know. The thing is, we've got these huge heavenly bodies up there that are causing all this with these Nibiru's magnetic field and also the Earth's. I mean, the thing is, we're being pushed and pulled all the time now. And we just can't see it, can we? Because Earth is a huge celestial body, and we're walking on this planet. The Earth's wobble is getting worse. And we're seeing these reflections up in space and also on the clouds, these red haze reflections. And these earthquakes are just coming up from all over the place. I'm going to go to another image now. This is a Fiji. On the 23rd of February, you've got a 5.5 earthquake, the one I was mentioning earlier on. I'm going to go to some footage now to show you again what it's really like when these earthquakes happen. So enjoy the footage and I'll be back to you shortly.
乳液大きい？だろうね。ちょっとベンチ危なくない？大丈夫大丈夫。大丈夫、こうなってる。みんなどうする？私たちわかんない。卵だらけです。大丈夫？まだ揺れてる。揺れてる。中学生でやってたよね。かすか立って。座ってるといざって時に逃げられない。立てる。ひどいこれ。ばあちゃんたち大丈夫？電話するすぐに。待って持ってる。携帯。携帯置いてきちゃった。入んないでいいから。やめなまた。落としてきたかも。家の中。
The videos that you just saw then is basically smaller earthquakes, like 3.3s and 4.5s and 5.5 magnitudes. And you can see the damage it causes and the movement of the ground as well. It's frightening, isn't it? Even the smallest ones, 2.2, 1.3, they shake the earth. They shake the ground, and you saw these on these videos. I mean, the 9.9s and the 7.5s, they're devastating. They smash buildings. Huge towers and buildings and flats and apartments come crashing down. Many people die. Even people die on the smaller ones as well. So it's just basically very worrying, isn't it, when the land moves like that? And this is what's going on in the skies where they chemtrail and they're stopping the sun and the binary twin from heating up the Earth's core. This is what they're doing. Spraying our skies to cover up what's going on with these heavenly bodies, because the Earth's magnetic field, as I said before, with Nibiru's magnetic field, it's shaking and wobbling our Earth. It's been doing it for years now. NASA is tracking it, and also other secret space agencies, governments watching it. The Vatican, they've been watching it with their telescopes. This is a huge event that's heading our way, heading for a pole shift, and these earthquakes that keep propping up every single day. It's all part of what's going on up there in the solar system now. Many celestial bodies up there have been tilted. The sun is tilting as well because of this. The binary twin now is in front of it. Our skies are dimming and darkening. We see this on the Mexico cams and other cams around the world as well. There's a huge shadow that's dimming our skies to the right hand side where the sun is. And I just urge everyone, even subscribers, that know. They know it's coming. They really do, because the skies are completely changed now. People still say to me, they're just contrails. They're just people going on their business trips. People going on holiday. I mean, come on. These are chemtrails full of poisons. And they're hiding these heavenly bodies, and they're stopping our sun from burning twice as much as causing all these problems to our Earth's core that's caused these earthquakes. It's just a situation where we really need to prepare, because these earthquakes will get much stronger around the world. They really will. I'm going to go to another image now. I mean, also on this image as well, it's supposed to be a quake-proof building. These buildings are supposed to be quake-proof. I mean, it just tumbles over. Huge earthquake that caused this. I mean, this is in Chile, and basically this was a 7.9. And basically, look at the thing is this. You could be in your building, you could be watching your TV here in one of these rooms, having a shower, or just using the microwave, or having a sandwich or something, just looking out the window. Next minute, you're on your side and you're hanging down, you're behind your settee, thinking, damn it, what's happened? And you can hear all the neighbours screaming out to you. Just crazy, isn't it? You know, this could happen, and it's going to happen, isn't it? And government don't care. They really don't care about us, do they? They just don't warn us, do they, with anything that's going on now. This chart here shows you The Great Chilean Earthquake. Now this was reported on the 22nd in 1960 near southern Chile. It was assigned as a magnitude of 9.5 by the United States survey. It is referred to the Great Chilean Earthquake. Now also, there's other reports as well. I mean, this was the largest earthquake in the 20th century. Other earthquakes in recorded history have never been larger. However, this is the largest earthquake that has occurred since the accurate estimates of magnitude became possible in the early 1900s. Now, there's other earthquakes as well being predicted as well. They can mark these down. The Solomon Islands have been getting earthquakes continuously through the months as well. And I just pay all my respects to all them people as well. A lot of people with this Great Chilean Earthquake lost their lives. Huge earthquake. It was felt even as far as places like Australia. I mean, this was a huge quake. I'm going to go to another image now. Here on this image as well, lots of people sadly lost their lives, and I just respect every person, family members that basically are grieving with this. As I said before as well, that we could just all be sat at home and next minute this happens. It's just a very huge natural disaster. And all the disasters, and a lot of it is to do with our sun. Our celestial body, the sun, that basically burns, heats up everything. It's under our feet, underground, many miles down at the Earth's core. And now that the binary twin nemesis is with it, we're getting huge amounts of rays that are heading down to the core. And it's eyes to the skies, because last night as well, it's very strange in the skies. Just seeing basically another object that was moving at 2 AM in the morning. I'm going to try and get some footage on cam as well for you. Anyway, so this is the last image, so I'm going to go now. So I'm going to do another video shortly for you. Take care, respect to you all. And these earthquakes are real. Real events. Take care from Matt Rogers.
उतापट्टिको मान्छेको अब त्यो भूकम्प भयो भनेर बसिरहेको होला कस्तो भयो